Have you ever noticed how certain Italian guys just seem to have it all figured out? They walk into a room and instantly, all eyes are on them. Is it their style, their confidence, or maybe the way they interact with people? Today, I'm breaking down the secrets of how to stand out like an Italian, effortlessly stylish, endlessly charismatic, and unapologetically confident. Let's dive into 5 key pillars that make Italian men unforgettable, and more importantly, how you can embody them too. It's really not intimidating. It's about focusing on a few key areas and doing them well. Trust me, if you can get in the top 20% in each of these 5 pillars, you'll naturally stand out as a distinguished Italian gentleman. Pillar 1. Style. As one might wonder, isn't style the most crucial ingredient of all? Italian guys are all about style. It's their secret sauce, the one thing that makes them look effortlessly put together, no matter what they're wearing. Now, when I say style, I don't just mean that your clothes need to be trendy or buzzy. It's all about making sure your clothes hug your body in all the right places without looking like they're squeezing the life out of you. Start with your shirts. An Italian guy never wears a baggy shirt. It's practically a crime in their fashion world. You want your shirt to fit snugly around your shoulders with just enough room to move, but not so much that it looks like you borrowed it from your dad's closet. The sleeves should end right at your wrist, not hang over your hand like you're about to perform a magic trick. And let's not forget the torso. The shirt should taper in slightly at the waist, giving you a clean, sharp silhouette. Now, pants. This is where a lot of guys mess up, but not Italian men. They get it right every time. Your pants should never, and I mean never, cover your shoes. Italian guys know that showing a bit of ankle, whether you're in loafers, dress shoes, or even sneakers, is the key to looking sharp. The hem of your trousers should hit just above the shoe, grazing the top, or stopping slightly above. If your pants are too long, take them to a tailor. Trust me, this one detail can make or break your entire outfit. And speaking of tailoring, this is non-negotiable. Off the rack might work for some, but if you want to really stand out like an Italian guy, you need to embrace the art of tailoring. Italians don't settle for almost perfect. They go for flawless. If your jacket's shoulders are too wide, get them adjusted. If your pants don't sit right, get them hemmed. A well-tailored suit isn't just clothing, it's a statement. It says you care about the details. And in the world of Italian fashion, details are everything. Let's break it down a bit more. If you're on the shorter side, say around 5 feet 6 inches, you want to avoid anything that makes you look shorter. This means no long jackets or low-waisted pants. Your jacket should end just around the hip bone, and your pants should sit higher on your waist to elongate your legs. Opt for vertical stripes or patterns to add some height visually, and always go for a tapered fit. The goal is to create a streamlined look that draws the eye upwards. Now, if you're taller, around 6 feet or more, you've got a bit more flexibility, but the principles remain the same. Avoid overly tight fits that make you look like you're squeezed into your clothes. Italians are known for their passionate conversations, and while you don't need to wave your hands around, though a little hand movement never hurts, speaking with conviction is crucial. Whether you're talking about your job or simply making small talk, speak clearly and with intention. Don't mumble or speak too fast. Pause when you need to. When you do that, people will listen more intently. Now, if you're not feeling that confident, fake it until you make it. Seriously, confidence is a skill, just like anything else. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Wear that fitted outfit, walk into a room with purpose, and act as if you belong there. Before you know it, you'll start believing it, and so will everyone else. So the next time you're out, whether it's at a coffee shop or at work, challenge yourself to make eye contact and smile at someone. It doesn't have to be a conversation, just a smile. Start small, but be deliberate about it. You'll be surprised how a simple gesture like that can change how you feel and how others perceive you. And here's where it all ties together. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you exude confidence. It's a self-reinforcing cycle, and the more you build your confidence, the easier it becomes to keep that momentum going. Instead, aim for a tailored look that's snug but comfortable. Your jackets can be slightly longer, ending just below the hip, and you can play with layering to add some dimension to your outfit. Patterns are your friend here too. Don't shy away from checks or bolder prints, as they'll help balance your proportions. And for those who are on the bulkier side, the key is to avoid clothes that add unnecessary volume. You want your clothes to skim your body, not cling to it. Darker colors are your best friend. They're slimming and can help create a more streamlined appearance. Make sure your pants fit well at the waist without being too tight, and opt for straight-leg trousers instead of skinny ones. For jackets, go for single-breasted options with a slight taper at the waist to give you a more defined silhouette. So here's your actionable step. Go through your closet, find that shirt or those pants that don't fit quite right, and take them to a tailor. Even if it's just one piece, you'll see how much of a difference a perfect style can make. Once you've nailed this, you're already ahead of 80% of guys out there. Pillar 2. Confidence. Now that you've nailed the first step, your style, it's time to move on to something that ties everything together. Confidence. Because what's the point of looking good if you don't carry yourself like you own the room? Italian men have an aura around them, a confidence that isn't loud or brash, but magnetic. It's subtle, yet undeniable, and it's exactly what makes them stand out. Confidence isn't about being the loudest guy in the room. It's about being sure of yourself in a way that draws people in. Imagine walking into a room knowing that your outfit is on point and everything is perfectly fitted to your body. That alone will boost your confidence. But it doesn't stop there. Confidence comes from within, and the way you project that will set you apart just as much as your sharp suit. Start with body language. Stand tall, shoulders back, and keep your head high. The way you physically present yourself speaks volumes before you even say a word. Italian men walk with purpose. They aren't in a rush, but they aren't slouching around either. It's a confident stride, one that says, "I'm comfortable in my own skin and I know where I'm going." Eye contact is key too. Look people in the eye when you're speaking or even just when you're walking past them. It shows confidence and self-assuredness, and it makes others take notice. Then there's how you speak. Pillar 3. Grooming. The essential Polish. You've got the style, and you're projecting confidence, but what's the one thing Italian men never overlook? Grooming. Think about it. Even the sharpest suit can be ruined by poor grooming. Italian men understand that grooming is not just an add-on. It's an essential part of their daily routine that enhances their overall presence. Start with the basics. Hair and skincare. Your hairstyle should suit your face shape and be well maintained at all times. No, this doesn't mean you need to spend hours at the barbershop, but it does mean regular trims and attention to detail. Find a hairstyle that works for you and stick to it. And don't underestimate the power of a simple skincare routine. Clear, healthy skin speaks volumes, even if you're not trying to make an impression. A simple regimen of cleansing, moisturizing, and applying lotion is enough to keep your skin fresh and youthful. Trust me, Italians are meticulous about this. Next is facial grooming. Whether you're clean-shaven or rocking some well-groomed stubble, the key is neatness. An Italian man never walks around with a scruffy beard or unkempt facial hair. Everything is intentional. If you're clean-shaven, stay clean-shaven. If you're growing a beard, make sure it's trimmed and shaped. Now let's talk fragrance, something Italian men swear by. The right scent can be your invisible signature. You don't need to drown yourself in cologne, but a subtle, sophisticated scent can leave a lasting impression. If you really want to rock it, then take a look at your grooming routine today. Is there something you're missing? Maybe it's time to invest in a better razor, or perhaps you need to start moisturizing regularly. Start small, but stay consistent. Make grooming a non-negotiable part of your day, and watch how much it elevates your overall presence. With your grooming locked down, you'll find that it's the final polish on your style and confidence. And now, onto something just as crucial: your ability to connect with others. Pillar 4. Social skills. Italian men are masters at socializing. Whether it's charming a room full of strangers or making every person they speak with feel like the most important person in the world, their social skills are on point. This, my friend, is where you can truly stand out. Social skills don't mean you have to be the life of the party or the loudest voice in the room. In fact, Italian men excel at making meaningful connections by being genuinely interested in others. Start with active listening. Instead of thinking about what you're going to say next, focus on the person in front of you. Nod, make eye contact, and ask follow-up questions. When you show interest in what others are saying, you naturally draw people to you. Next, don't be afraid to engage in conversation with strangers. Italian men are not shy about striking up a conversation, whether it's with a barista at their favorite cafe or someone standing in line at the grocery store. It's not about impressing them, it's about connecting. Compliment someone's outfit, ask for their opinion on something, or simply say hello. Small interactions like this build confidence and make you more approachable. Humor also plays a role here. Italian men aren't afraid to crack a joke or laugh at themselves. A well-placed joke can break the ice and make people feel at ease. But remember, it's not about being a clown. It's about knowing when to lighten the mood. So here's a quick thing you need to do. The next time you're out, strike up a conversation with someone new. It doesn't have to be deep. Just a compliment or a question. Start building the habit of engaging with others, and you'll find that your social circle naturally expands. Now, we've covered the essentials: style, confidence, grooming, and social skills. But there's one last element that truly separates Italian men from the rest: their passions. Pillar 5. Cultivating passions. Italian men are known for living with purpose and passion. Whether it's art, food, sports, or music, they always have something they're deeply invested in. This is the 5th pillar: cultivating passions that add depth and flair to your personality. Think about it. What makes someone truly interesting? It's not just how they dress or carry themselves, but what drives them. Italian men have mastered this. They don't just work a job and go through the motions. They throw themselves into their interest with enthusiasm. Whether it's discussing the finer points of a good bottle of wine, playing football with friends, or diving into a new book, they always have something going on that lights them up. And it shows. This is where you find your unique flavor, the thing that makes people gravitate toward you. Start by exploring what excites you. Is it cooking, art, or maybe something as simple as fitness or technology? Whatever it is, dive deeper. Become knowledgeable about it. Talk about it, and share your enthusiasm with others. Italians know that passion is contagious. When you talk about something you love, people can't help but be drawn to your energy. Here's the trick. You don't have to be an expert at everything. The goal isn't to be a master in a million things, but to cultivate a few passions that truly resonate with you. These are the things that make you more than just a well-dressed, confident guy. They make you interesting and dynamic. It's this depth that people notice when they're around Italian men. They're not just stylish, they're engaging because they have something to offer beyond appearances. And don't shy away from sharing these passions with others. Italian men are storytellers, whether they're recounting a football game, explaining the intricacies of a classic dish, or sharing insights on architecture. They draw you in. The key is to share your interest with others in a way that inspires rather than intimidates them. Be curious about their passions as well, and you'll strike up rich and satisfying conversations that will make you stand out from the crowd.